Hey everybody, John and Lance from the bench right here on ESPN 97.5 and ESPN 92.5. For you people on the west side, we have upgraded, baby, 2 signals, no waiting. So let's talk a little Rockets basketball, and let's talk about Russell Westbrook. Lance, he has not been good of late in the playoffs. And here's the deal is I think he's going to be better, but he's got to be self-aware, doesn't he? He has got to not take, even though, no, he has been this season, though. You laugh, but he has been. He has stopped taking three-pointers.
Yeah.
But then he gets to game 2 against the Lakers, and he takes 7. He can't do that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you mean self-aware means stop shooting threes,
yeah.
Yes, he did figure that out. I don't know that Russ is always self-aware. Like if it's just not falling for him, I don't think that Russ does anything different necessarily. He just does what he does, which is why he can also go off for 40 and a quarter. But I do agree with you. He has been very disciplined as it pertains to not taking three-point shots when that's not his shot. And so what he did in game 2 was a little unusual. Now, I don't know if it was because the way game 2 flowed. I don't know if that's, part of it because they got down. But you're right. When Russell Westbrook shoots less three-point attempts, he's going to penetrate more. And typically, it serves him well. In this postseason so far, he has not played well. We do know that he came, back from a spell where he hadn't played for much of the Oklahoma City series. So I don't think you can chalk it up to being rusty. Like that doesn't make sense to me anymore.
No. And here's the deal is, hey, it's a two-man superstar team, and one guy has got to be, he's just got to play better. And we saw Eric Gordon do it too. Eric Gordon just started playing better, and Russ will play better in these playoffs. You can't, if you're Mike D'Antoni, you can't just say, well, we're just not going to use Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook's got to be there. But you got to somehow try to convince him, hey, Russ, go to the basket again. Mid-range jumpers are fine. He's actually good at that. He's actually fine, and we're going to let Russ. He shot 75% of their mid-range jumpers this year, and that's just fine. Just no more threes, Russ. Go to the basket, and look, JaVale McGee can't play anymore. Dwight Howard can't play anymore because they know they can't. So you actually, although they still have size with Anthony Davis and LeBron and Markieff, they still got some size inside. But he's faced size inside before, and he gets to the basket. He either finishes or he dishes. He's got to do that.
Yeah, and I think, look, you have Eric Gordon who's got his role and he's played better. You have PJ who plays his role. But the role of Russell Westbrook is to be the best version of himself that he can be for this team, and that's not shooting threes. That's attacking the rim and then limiting turnovers when you can do that. If he can limit the turnovers and the dumb plays, and then keep from falling into the trap of shooting a three just because the team gives them a look like the Lakers, then the Rockets have a chance to be okay.
Yeah. What was bothersome in game 2 for me a little bit too was how they were stepping into the passing lanes, into the corner, and they were intercepting those passes because if either Russ is going to the basket, it's hard to throw behind him on the wing. If he's at the basket, he's got to throw it to this corner or this corner, and if you take away those passing lanes, it's going to be more turnovers for Russ. And what does he do then? If he can't finish at the basket because they're too big and he can't pass it to the corners, he's in big trouble, and the Rockets are going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, but Oklahoma City Game 6 would like to make sure and remind you that Russell Westbrook can find a way to throw all the way behind him when he drives every once in a while.
He can do it. That doesn't mean it's good. He can do it, though. You're right.
But
he can do that.
He can still do that. So watch that one too, Lakers. That's always on the board.